Good morning, everyone. Thank you to President Gertler and to Dean Amon and to Dean Yakabuchi and to Professor Nam, is here somewhere, Professor Ozaki and the awards committee for the very, very great honor of this degree and for the great privilege of addressing all of you here today. Congratulations to the graduating class of 2017. You have made it. As Dean Amon says, today you join a large and growing community of True Blue alumni doing tremendous work around the world. You are accomplished ambassadors of Canada in this, its 150th year, and now you are also ambassadors of the University of Toronto. I know it's been a long road and a lot of hard work to earn a seat here today. I know because I walked it too, 20 years ago, almost to the day, when I sat where you sit now. I think right about over there. There's an empty seat right there. Earning an engineering degree from the University of Toronto is a tremendous accomplishment. It's not just a piece of paper. It's a way of thinking, a way of tackling and solving problems. It provides a foundation and a set of tools that are all you need to build and to create and to make your dreams into reality. It is the engineers of the world, just like you, that make science fiction into science fact. Engineers design and build the roads we travel and the buildings we inhabit. They clean the water we drink and filter the air we breathe. They detect the genes that make us sick and formulate the drugs that make us well. They code the digital world we frequent and all the information and entertainment it affords us. They solve new and gnarlier problems every day and at a growing rate. They, and now you, are our greatest hope for a healthier, happier, and sustainable future. The last 2 decades of engineering have supported that hope. We've witnessed the introduction and explosion of the internet. It almost didn't exist when I graduated in '97. We've gone from clunky car phones to smartphones to smart cars to smart homes to smart cities. You can control your lights from your phone, and your fridge can tell you you need more milk. Hamburger meat, indistinguishable from hamburger meat, is made from vegetables. Contact lenses detect diabetes, drones make deliveries, electric cars drive themselves, algorithms help diagnose diseases, robots smell, walk, see, and very soon will think just like humans. Over these last 2 decades, I've been privileged to fight, and so far to win, knock on wood, epic legal battles over free expression on the internet, user-generated content, platforms like YouTube, as mentioned by Professor Rose, open source software like Android, programming languages like Java that I use myself, genetically engineered insect crops like cotton and corn, and now the advent of self-driving cars. These epic legal battles could have spelled the end of this technology. So far, so good, but the laws are still evolving and trying to keep pace with innovation. There are more challenges ahead as we tackle the legality and ethics of artificial intelligence, genetic engineering, life-extending technologies, privacy and data security, and whatever else you come up with next. You are graduating at a very exciting time for engineering and its intersection with all fields of endeavor. Technology is most certainly advancing at an ever-increasing rate, and you are graduating as its master. I wonder what you will say to the graduating class of 2037. Will you arrive in a self-flying plane? Will you give this speech from Mars? Will a chip augment your brain? Will you live to address the class of 2117? I'm only half dreaming. You have everything you need today. You have all the tools and skills and imagination to speed us ever forward. You will wear the iron ring, light on your finger, but a heavy reminder of the fallen iron bridge and the responsibility engineers carry for their very important work. Our time here is limited on this earth, or in your case, perhaps on Mars. Even if you solve longevity, time is still going to be precious and non-renewable. Now's your time to innovate, to harness all that power of your finely tuned brain. Your heads are crammed so full of axioms and Fourier series and formulas and humming like machines. I can feel it, the energy of you. Your heads are just bursting with energy, and now is your chance to use your brain to maximum advantage. Engineering opens the door for you to engage in any field of endeavor. So with all the choices you have, what are you going to do next? Some would say, follow your passion, do what you love. Others would say, do what you're good at, because you'll succeed, and everybody loves to succeed, and so you'll probably love that. Probably do both. Find something that you love and that you're good at, and the good news is, even if it doesn't work out, you can always make a change. Don't be afraid to change. The wonderful thing about embracing change is that you can't make a mistake. You can always change again. And you can change, and you'll learn along the way until you get it right. I switched from chemical to computer engineering, from engineering to law to MBA, from big law doing genetics and pharmaceuticals, back to computer technology at Google, from New York to Silicon Valley to Munich to London and back again. It was all of these leaps of faith that helped me grow and learn. When I look back, they seem logical, but nothing was easy or obvious at the time. Opportunities will present themselves to you, cloaked in uncertainty and risk of failure. Dust them off, polish them up, and take a chance. As you make changes, gather experiences. Collect memories and experiences rather than things. Experiences gather value, while things just gather dust. My very wise mother, sitting right here in the front row, advises to collect golden moments. This is a golden moment. Recognize it when you're living it, right now, and hang on to it. Studies show we take far more joy from golden moments for far longer than we do from things. From traveling the world, to learning languages, to industry conferences, to sports, to music, to art, to volunteering, try it all out, soak it all up. And finally, and most importantly, gather good people and hold them to you. Home is where your friends and family are and where you go to meet them. I have homes everywhere I've spent time, and my friends and family are the most valuable part of my life. I've reunited with True Blue, everywhere from the biggest banks on Wall Street to the biggest tech companies in Silicon Valley to fascinating startups across Canada to global law firms around the world and back home again to Toronto. We have a True Blue network. Grow our network and make us proud. Stay in touch with your classmates, your professors, your housemates, your lab partners. They are your co-founders, investors, mentors, and most importantly, your friends. Technology has dissolved distances and made it possible to stay connected and to give back as alumni from wherever you happen to land. Build our network, not because it will serve you, although maybe one day it will in some unexpected way, but because it will give you the opportunity to help and celebrate the successes of your friends. Celebrate their victories like they're your own. Celebrate their lives. If you can't take the road less traveled, maybe your friend can. I used to agonize over choices, what to study, where to live, where to work, what to do next, what to be when I grow up, knowing that every time I chose to do something, I was giving up something else. Eventually, I realized that even if I couldn't do it all, I could still experience and learn from it by sharing the joys and pains of my friends and my mentors and my role models. And now, go out into the world and try and fail and laugh and live and fight and win. It's your time. It's your turn. Each of you has True Blue in you. I can't wait to see what you'll do next. You can't fail because you're just getting started, and you'll never be done trying. Compete only with yourself, race only against your imagination, and don't forget to find me out in the world because I can't wait to see what you're doing. Congratulations, 2017.